Hello everyone, I'm candra.diningrat from ISID Indonesia, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate about the subdivision modeling of Hyundai SantaFE with Siemens NX. So let's jump to the video. And to begin with, I will start by creating a surface in the hood area. I missed some footage here, so I forget about to turn on my recording. But you can see this just a simple surface created using a couple of cage polyline and some surface. And then here I'm gonna extrude some cage edge, and then I change the weight to weight using set weight command. And then here I extrude some cage edge outside, and then I split this face, and then I create some cage polyline here, set the position following the previous surfaces. And again here I set the position about my cage polyline, and I created the surface using sweep cage. And for the next step, I think I need to set weight in this cage edge. And for the next step, I created another cage polyline here and set the position again in Z direction. And for your information, I also see the reference to the real photos for this model. So during this modeling, I always cross-check to the real photos to get the surface, to know the surface behavior. Okay. And for the next one, I add more surface here, but I think I need to create some cage polyline here. Connect these two cage vertices and set the position following my raster image. And created the surface using sweep cage. Okay, that's it. I continue to add more surface here. I need to create the cage polyline, of course, for these two sides, and set the position again. Okay, for this one, I think I need to set the position and create another cage polyline here for following the previous surfaces for the amount of segment. So I adjust the amount of segment of this cage polyline and set the position again. And created the surface using sweep cage. Okay, I think I miscalculated the some cage polyline here. I need to delete some cage polyline. I think I'm gonna delete all that cage polyline, and I think I need to at least two degree here, or two segment, and created the surface using sweep cage. Okay, that's good. Again, we can do a refinement after all of this, and I add more surface here below the headlamp, and I add the surface using the extrude gate because I need a straight direction, and just doing a refinement using transform gauge here. And for this corner, I think I'm gonna add some cage polyline a little bit here, and created the surface using sweep cage. I think that's not correct, and I think I'm gonna create a surface using extrude cage instead. Okay, set the vector outside and set the position using transform cage. Okay, that's good. And for the next one, I extrude this cage edge downward, but you can see after, before I doing this, I modified a little bit the cage polyline at the top. You can see the behavior of it. And here I'm gonna merge some faces. And for this one, I just need to set some position. And now I created the wireframe for my front arc wheel surface, and I need to create at least 3 cage polyline here, one for the guide and 2 for the profiles. But I need to adjust the position, drag it outward, and I do a tilt a little bit here following my raster image, and created the surface using sweep cage. And again, I add more surface here. Again, using the same method, I created some cage polyline and created the surface using sweep cage again. And now I'm gonna extrude this cage edge to the front side, and for the other one, I do the same. I extrude this cage edge backward and connect or add this surface using sweep cage. Okay. And again, we can do the refinement after all the of this have been completed. And again, you can see I split some faces, cage faces here, and then I select some cage vertices in the middle here, and then I'm gonna modify the position in X direction, so I get some concave surface like this. And for this one is really simple. I just want to connect all these two surfaces using lob cage, and then I split these faces and set the some cage vertices position to get some rotating shape like this. This one is just a rough refinement. I did the smooth the more refinement after this, of course. And here I'm gonna connect these two surfaces using the screw cage. But before I do that, I need to split this face first, just following the other surface to get the same amount of segment, and then I sew this cage edges and also these cage edges together, and then I just need to modify some cage vertices here. Okay, I continue to modify some cage vertices here, and fill this patch opening using fill surface. And here I add more surface again. Again, I need to create some cage polyline first to as my wireframe here, and set the position again following my raster image. And again, I need to adjust some position cage vertices here and create the surface using the loft cage. Okay, I created the surface using the loft cage here. Okay, okay, add more surface here. You can see I skipped some step, but I add more surface using the same method. And again, I need to add the cage polyline here to add more surface, and I add more surface here using the sweep cage. And for this one, I need to extrude it inward and add more cage polyline here. And for this one, I extrude inward again, and I sew these two cage edges together and reactivate again my symmetric modeling. And for this one, I just need to modify some cage vertices position following my raster images. Okay, let's add more surface at the side. Here I add the cage polyline and add the surface using sweep cage. And here I set the position following the raster image. And here I think I need to uh, modify some cage vertices, split some faces here, and modify again some position using transform cage. And after this, I'm gonna add little surface here using sweep cage and set the position again using transform cage following the raster image and also following the real vehicle photos. And here I extrude some cage edges backward, set the position, drag it inward. Okay, and I split these faces, three faces here vertically, and fill this patch opening using sweep cage. Okay, let's add more surface again. But I think I need to delete all these surfaces because I want to add this surface with a different body. It's okay. I delete all that surfaces, and here I create my rear arc wheel using the same method. I create one guide here using cage polyline and one profile here and the other profile at the backside. And this one I drag some position at the top side following the raster image and created the surface using sweep page. And after this, I split this face, these faces here, and create a concave surface just using transform cat like this, dragging some middle vertices inward. And let's add and or let's modify this surface I delete some faces and set the position and delete some faces again here. I think I need to split this face. Before I do that, let's add more surface at the top side first using the same method. Add the cat polyline and add the surface using sweep gauge. And here I need to modify some catch vertices following the real photos, of course. Okay, that's it. Click apply first and modify another catch vertices again. Okay, let's continue add more surface here. I add a quite big slab here, slab surface, using sweep gauge, just using these two cage edges for my guide. And I do modification, of course, for the preview surface and connect these two surfaces using lock gauge. And now I'm gonna sew some cage edges. Let's see, or let's search my sew command here, and I'm gonna sew these two cage edges together. And for this one, I just need to add the surface using sweep gauge, and let's modify this surface. First, I'm going to split some cage faces here before I connect them together. Okay, I think I'm going to split this face first at this position. Oh, no, at this position. And for these faces, I'm going to split. I'm going to drag to this position. Okay, for this one, I using the long polyline method to split the face. And here I need to modify some cage vertices using transform cage. And for the other one here, I extrude some cage face, cage edge, backward, set the position again using transform cage, and add the surface using sweep cage here. And I modify some cage position again here. Modify this position a little bit, following my raster image. And I'm gonna connect these two cage edges using lock gauge. Okay, let's add more surface again using the same method. I add cage polyline again here. Fill the surface using a sweep gauge here. Modify a little bit about the position and add the surface using sweep gauge. And also for this one. Set the position a little bit using transform point, and then I'm gonna connect these two cage edges using lock gauge again. And for this patch opening at the bottom, I using the fill surface. And for the top side opening, I need to modify some cage faces. Here. I split some cage faces here and set the position again to compensate my split face command. Set some position And also I need to split these faces and set the position following the top faces or top surfaces, and then I'm gonna fill this opening using sweep gauge. I think I choose the wrong edges. Let's repeat again my sweep gauge and select this two as the profile and these two gauge edge as the guide. That's it. Okay, I add more refinement here, but I didn't record it. But you can see the cloth or the patch structure of my uh, polygon body. I mean subdivision body. And here I'm gonna add the A pillar surface using case polyline. But I think I forgot to turn on my snap point. Let's do this again here. Get some cage polyline, and for the other side, again I think I forgot my cage polyline snap point. Get another. I repeat again my process, and okay, it's correct now. And then I just need to drag some position in X direction, also for the other curve or cage polyline. Okay, we are ready to add the surface using sweep gauge now. Okay, that's good. Okay, here is some preview about what we already created. You can see the patch structure. It's not very smooth. We need to add more refinement again, but the overall shape is already good enough, and we can continue to add more surface again now. And for the next step, let's add the surface in this area. So I just need to extrude some cage edge here upward, or the top direction, to the top direction. And then I'm going to connect these two cage edges using a sweep gauge. And now for the rooftop creation, I need to add more cage polyline here. And I need to set the position in the top view now. Just following the my raster image and create the surface using sweep gauge now. And also for this white frame. And here I need to modify some cage edges position following my raster image. And here I need to add more cage polyline to add my to add more surface. And I add more surface here using sweep gauge again. Okay, for these two cage edge, I just need to connect them together using a lock gauge. And here is the preview again, but what we have created. You can see the rough surface here, and let's add more surface again. Okay, for this one, I'm using the extrude gauge to add more surface. I'm going to cancel it. I need to extrude it first inward, and then I change direction to the top side, and then also and change again to inward direction, and I got this surface. And let's modify this area now. I just need to split some faces here, and we are going back again to the rooftop. I need to extrude some cage edges here and set some position first before I connect them together. And I connect these two surfaces using or cage edge, cage edges using sweep cage. And now for the rooftop is really simple. I just need to extrude it inward a little bit with this dimension first, and then I extrude it again inward, and I just need to sew these cage edges together using sew cage. And here I need to adjust some position following my raster images, but I need to turn on my symmetric modeling again, and this one I need to split some faces and adjust some cage edge position following my raster image. Okay, that's it. And here let's work on the back side. I need to create some cage polyline here again using the same method, and create a surface using sweep cage, and connect this cage opening using sew cage, and turn on my symmetric modeling again. Okay, and let's add more surface again at the back side. I need to extrude some cage edges here downward, and change my view now, and I add more little bit surfaces using sweep cage. And for this one I have prepared some cage polyline and add some little surface using sweep cage, and also I do the same from the bottom side. I split some cage faces, and I create a cage polyline again here. I just segmentation just following the top side of the surface, and create another surface using sweep cage here. And now I extrude some cage edges inward, downward, and here I modify some position following my raster image, and here I add the surface using sweep cage. Okay, I did modification a little bit, and now I split this face. I love these cages and split this face, and for fill this opening and create I'm using the sweep cage. Okay, and for this one I add more surface again using extrude cage. I extrude some cage edges downward, and add more surface using sweep cage, and set some position here or modify some position using transform cage. And at the bottom side I add some edge polyline here, and add the surface using sweep cage, Okay, and I connect these two cage edges using a sweep cage again, selecting two cage edges as the profile and one cage edges as the guide. And for this one, I connect two cage edges again using sweep cage and set or modify some cage vertices position using transform cage. And all uh, of that surfaces has been have been created using the same method, and here is my end result. I add more details here. For the grill, I not didn't use the subdivision, but I used the nurse modeling. And also for this one, I add more surface using subdivision modeling. And you can see this is my end result. Not very perfect, but it is really good for practice. And here for the grill, using the nerves. And here I created some renders using this 3D model using NX renders, of course. So here the example of the result using NX renders. I set the I'm using the purple color, and here for the other uh, examples using SDR image where I modify some the background and I add some simple floor here. And for the last example, here I use the XML or outdoor HDR files. And you can see here's the example, the rendering using NX render using outdoor HDR file. Okay, that's all for me. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.